So in this video is an honest review on the Google Pixel 6 right here. So in case you're planning on buying this device, then this video is actually the best video for you. So if you're new here, just give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and without further ado, let's just dive into the video. So the Google Pixel 6 was actually released 5 months ago, which is October 28, 2021, and this phone right here comes with a 6.4 OLED Full HD display with a 90Hz screen refresh rate, which is pretty much very cool. So with the build, we have a front facing glass Gorilla Glass Victus, and then the back is a Gorilla Glass 6, which is not bad as well. And the phone with the back, I think that is one of the problems I have right here, because in case maybe the phone falls, it's actually going to shut up, which I'm sure nobody's actually willing to drop their phones anytime soon, or it's going to be very careful if you're having this phone. So it has a nano SIM card and an IP68 that is dust and water resistant, which is not bad as well. With Android 12 coming in play when the phone was released from the box, it has actually not been a bit buggy to me upon how people are actually chastising the Android 12 software. But I had a problem with Android 12 when I installed it on my Google Pixel 3 XL. I had a couple of times having the YouTube Studio app kicking me out when I tried using the app for a very short period of time. But with the Google Pixel 6 coming to me and then try using the YouTube Studio, I think everything was very cool. Apart from that, I wasn't facing any problems. So the other thing I also found it not to be so cool was the fingerprint scanner. Yes, which is something a lot of people have been talking about. The fingerprint scanner of the Google Pixel 6 has actually not been so cool and friendly when we got this phone released out of the box, and it has actually not been cool still, but Google is actually trying. Aside that, I don't see anything wrong with this phone right here. So if in case maybe you have it on your mind, you want to just get this phone, in case maybe a lot of people talking about the fingerprint scanner and you think maybe it's one thing that is holding you back not getting the phone, I think you're making a wrong decision, because the fingerprint scanner actually is a bit fast, but not pretty fast like how you would think, but it's a bit manageable. You can just use it freely in case maybe you feel the fingerprint is not going to be something worthy or you're not going to feel comfortable with it. You can just use your passcode or your swipe through and then you are good. Aside that, everything about this phone is very cool. So let's talk about the battery right here. So the battery is one of the best things I think this phone has so far, and with a 4614 milliamp hour battery in this phone, I was never so sure it was actually going to last throughout the day, but I can charge the phone and then this phone is actually going to give me about 22 hours of usage and 6 to 9 hours on screen time, which is something that I have recorded on 3 different occasions. I actually try using the phone very much throughout the day to see how this phone is going to last, but it doesn't disappoint. It actually takes me throughout the day with me using WhatsApp more than 12 hours and then YouTube about 4 hours or 5 hours. I've been using so many applications to try see how the phone is actually going to last, and this phone is actually impressing me. With games alongside, it's actually still impressing me. So if in case maybe you want to get this phone and then you are trying to just think the battery is actually going to be one of the setbacks too, I think you're making a big mistake too, because this phone right here has a very great battery compared to how people were actually chastising it. I don't think it's it. When you use it on the real, you're going to get a very good user-friendly battery than you're actually expecting. And again, with the charging, I think it's not bad. You can get about 1 hour 15 minutes to charge fully. I know it's a bit much compared to the OnePlus 9 phones, which are using about 45 minutes to charge a whole 100%. I know this one is actually just behind, but it's very cool. So I use it throughout the day and then I charge it at night. Maybe at dawn, like 3, I put it inside, and about 2 hours I check it up, I just take it off, and that is basically cool. So you can just put your phone on optimized battery usage, and it's actually going to help your battery. In case maybe you want to know how you're going to be able to optimize or use your battery well on your Google Pixel 6 phone too, I'm going to leave a video in the description or in the info cards at the top right here. You can check it out in case you want to do so, and that is going to help you make your battery last longer than it used to last. This actually implies to any Google Pixel phone out there, and that is basically very cool. So with the camera, I don't think it's something you really want to talk about. Google Pixel 6 camera is actually one of the best cameras you're actually going to find in 2021-2022. For the rear camera, we have dual cameras, 50 megapixels and then 12 megapixels, which shoots 4K 60 frames per second and 4K 30 frames per second in video mode. And also with the front facing camera, we have 8 megapixels and then shoots 1080p when it comes to video. And one thing I like about the Google Pixel 6 camera, which I want Google to actually work on, is with a front camera. When you're actually shooting a video, there's this feature called speech enhancement, which can wipe out every noise in the background, and it actually makes the phone a very cool phone for vloggers, and it makes it a pro. Actually, the Pixel 6 is actually acting as a pro, and it's one of the things that is mind-blowing. In case maybe you want to know how the speech enhancement also works, I'm going to leave a video in the description, because I've done a lot of review about this phone. In case this is your first time, you want to know more, I'm actually going to leave all the links to those videos in my description so that you check them out. And one thing I want Google to actually do or add to the new Pixels that are coming is they should add the speech enhancement feature to the rear camera to make it a very cool phone. Because you know, lately a lot of people do shoot their YouTube videos with their phones. Like me, I use my phones to shoot my YouTube videos. So with this speech enhancement being incorporated in the phone or being added to the phone, it's actually going to be a very good game changer for me, or make me feel like I can shoot any video at anywhere, and no matter where you are with a front facing camera, when you are actually using the speech enhancement, you can just talk and then everyone is going to hear you very clearly. I made a video, like I said, so you can check it out. That is one thing I think Google should actually work on. It's very mind-blowing. In case you just use this, I don't know why I'm ranting about it so much, but in case you've used this, you're actually going to testify that this feature is actually very great. And I learned only Xiaomi do have that feature for now, so I'm actually looking up maybe the other smartphone companies are going to copy this feature, and that is going to make it a very good thing for them too. So that is what I want to share with you about the camera right here too. And I'm going to show you some shots of this phone right here with night mode coming in play, and then also daytime pictures also coming in play with the front facing camera too, and that is basically very cool. So this is how you're going to see them. Check it out. So there is not much to talk about on this device, and I want to urge you, if you want to buy this device in 2022, it's actually one of the best devices you're actually going to get. With a price is super cool. You get all the pro features of the Google Pixel 6 Pro actually on this device, just that some other little features which were not being added to this device, but aside that, everything works perfectly and you're gonna like it. Gaming actually on this phone is very great. A lot of things that you're gonna like. So in case you want to buy it, like I'm saying, this is an honest review coming from me. You're just buying a very great phone which is actually going to last for a longer time than you're actually expecting. Just that you need to get some very cool cases to just cover this phone to make it look all new every time. So I'll leave a video in the description in case you want to know how you're going to get some cool cases, or you can just purchase some on Amazon. The way you want to get it, you are good. But aside that, there's an honest review. If you are planning to get this phone and then you are watching this video before you buy it, it's a very good thing. It's a go ahead video I'm actually shooting for you guys right here. So if this video was very helpful, just give it a thumbs up and then subscribe to the channel in case you want to know more applications, and then also more tech videos actually coming to you very soon. And share it with anyone you think this is going to be very helpful to them too. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Peace.